I thought we competed really hard against a very good basketball team. We had our chances to maybe tie it and take a lead a few times. There were two key times in the game. I thought a 7-0 run in the first half and a 6-0 run in the second half when we were right there. They shot 53% for the game from the field and 60% from the three-point line. So we're doing so many good things, but we're shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit. And we're getting shown by really good basketball teams the execution, the finer things. We'll have one guy make a mistake on a defense, it leads to an open three or leads to a foul or being out of position, an easy basket. Porter's a hell of a coach, a good friend, and those guys are right back to where they were. They're really, really good. We played well and couldn't get it done.
Greg, how difficult was it to fight their resiliency today? Because you did make some runs. They were able to answer all of them.
That's what good, tough teams do. You know, I'm right there. I'm listening to Custer talk to the guys, and I'm listening to Towns talk to their guys, and their communication. I know this because I know Porter well. Those players run their practices. I mean, they are on it, and they don't allow you to slip up. There's no slippage. They hold each other accountable. Maybe what's decent isn't good enough, and they know that. And they have tough, smart basketball players that make the right play at crucial times. And we've got a lot of improving to do yet. I mean, we'll be just fine. We'll be just fine, but we're getting shown by good teams how you got to finish games.
I thought, even though I don't know what Loyola ultimately shot in the second half from three, it was 5 of 6 at one point. Even though they did that, I thought Krautwig was still the one who
5 of 7.
Was it 5 of 7? Who really helped create those shots
Yeah.
because the defensive
Yeah.
attention was strong.
Well, you know, and there's a different guy every now and then that you're helping off of. It's hard to do that to him because he's as good of passer as there is at that position in the country. He's really, really good. You can't do it to him, and he used his body and his footwork so well. And it just so happened the times we were helping off certain guys, they knocked him down tonight. So I think it's the only times they've hit three in the two games are against us when we're trying to help. But you do, Todd. You have to pick your poison, and those guys step up and make shots. And that's one of the things we're not doing right now. We're passing up some good ones, or we're not hitting the shots that we will hit.
The offense operated best when you were able to get penetration.
Yeah.
Tyreek did a good job of that, especially in the second half. How do you get the guys to, I mean, you don't penetrate literally on every play, but how do you get them to be more consistent in that kind of attack to, really create opportunities?
We've gotten consistently better, but not fast enough. You know, I mean, you saw it like Tyreek was one that was really not playing in an aggressive manner and getting downhill and driving the basketball. And he's a terrific three-point shooter. You didn't make any tonight, but he's starting to get it, and watching film. And their man-to-man defense is like a zone. So you almost have to have some zone action and zone activity in it. But that's one of the things we'll just continue to improve on. And we have talented enough guys with the ball in their hands, shot ourselves in the foot with a couple crucial turnovers and missed shots on stuff like that. But it's just, you got to be positive and keep moving forward and keep getting better on it.
What was your sense of the way the players handled today? I was watching them before the game. They seemed thrilled that they were playing in front of such a large crowd and in front of the 1970-19. What was your sense of how they handled it?
We're pretty singular in our focus. I know there was a lot of people that worked awfully hard on this event, and we were worried about you and I. And then when that was over, we flipped the switch to it. But I also want to talk to the guys about this team and how much it means to the community. And I told them it's like us going 33-0 and playing Zion, Williams, and Duke in the national championship game. And you can see how much this community embraces this, and real thankful for them allowing us to celebrate it. But I thought they were pretty good. If you're not excited to play, I don't care if there's 10 people out there. You should be excited to play in this conference and the teams we play. So that's just the maturity of the guys, and I'm glad they got to play in this atmosphere. I'm glad that many people showed up, and I hope more of them like how hard we played and maybe come back.
Greg, you mentioned it was just a few small things that kind of got you beat. Do you feel like your team is trending in the right direction?
Yeah,
do.
I'm undeterred. I'm not deterred at all. I'm excited about them. I hurt for them. I hurt for the staff because I know BC and Belchat gave them a good plan going into it, but you can't give up. We guard actions, stuff that you're trying to guard, the stuff you'll come and watch us. okay, here's what they're running, we guard that, and then throughout the possession, we'll have a breakdown. That's what good teams do. You have to have patience on your offense, and there's nobody better than that. I thought UNI was outstanding in their execution, but we have to be better and more resilient on the defensive end. But no doubt in my mind, we're heading the right direction. I know it's hard to say that when you're 2-4 in the league, but it's a one-bid league. You just got to keep getting better, try to stay in the hunt and the race, and trying to be as good as you can going to St. Louis.
You mentioned the community support. I mean, just what's the experience like for these guys to be playing in a Holman Center with so many fans in the building?
Well, that's what college basketball is all about. You know, I think one of the coaches said that when they came through the tunnel. That's what it should be about. No, Porter said that to me before the game, coming in the tunnel and seeing people standing outside waiting. And it's a basketball-rich community. You know, I know there's a lot of other stuff going on, but these are really good young men that do a lot in the community, do the right thing on and off the floor. And I know we've disappointed them in a couple games with our effort and disappointed ourselves. But I still think it's a fun team to watch, and there's a lot of season left, and we're going to continue to get better.
You alluded to the significance of that 1979 team and kind of what they did for this community, but what's your message to your team in reference to celebrating the 40-year anniversary of that squad?
Did you hear what Larry said? I felt like he was talking right to him. He knows what's going on. He watches us. Your roles, how important it is to you. You need everybody, and everybody's got to do their part, from the guy that leads them in scoring to the guy that doesn't play very much. What you do on and off the floor matters. And really kind of how bad do you want to be good? And I told the guys just now, all the 79 teams in there talking to them, but I felt like Larry was talking right to them.
Your thoughts on the 79 team before you were ever thought to be an Indiana State head coach? Just what you thought about that special year?
I'm a coach's kid, so you know we watched. I remember watching the game. I really do, and I remember going over to Civic Center in Creighton and watching them against the Blue Jays. I watched a lot of Missouri Valley basketball there. I was always kind of a Hawkeye fan, but I knew all about those teams because it was closer and we could go watch. And the first thing I did when I got here was the first time was get all those VHS tapes of all those games and watched them and just kind of embraced the tradition. Did a lot of reading on it, and to have some of those guys. I mean, and Larry too. Larry's done some really great things for me as a head coach and our team. But your Brad Miley's, your Carl Nix's, your Bob Heaton's right around here, and Big Alex. They are still Sycamores, and they still know how we're doing. They follow it. They're right there with us, and they want us to get back where we need to be. And they support us win or lose, and they're always there. And it's impressive to hear from them how much they know about our teams, and I know they'll continue to support us.
Anything else? All right.
Thank you.